Hey, this is Sister Ann Laughlin with the Beacon of Hope's Women's Outreach. And I'm reading my book that I had published before I finished it because I was told I was dying. I'm on chapter 9. The Navy is my way out. And I'm going to continue reading. If you're joining me, go back to the beginning, to the first video so you could follow through and catch up with me. In the meantime, I'll just keep on reading. My prayers consisted of asking for guidance to do what would help Martin, that's my son, and I survive without anyone controlling our lives. Once the new chain of command there in the Azores took over at NAF Lodges Azores, I was in the Navy, I was allowed to strike. That's called, strike means applying for on-the-job training in the Navy. And that was, the job I wanted was the yeoman, which is executive clerical. I then became the liaison for NAF Lodges Azores and Rota Spain printing division. I also volunteered to drive military personnel from the enlisted club and back to their homes. I received a letter of commendation from the United States Air Force base commander for keeping his personnel safe. I even made Sailor of the Quarter while at NAF Lodges Azores. Because I worked so hard to do well, because there was such a high level of change of personnel on the base, I suggested to my commanding officer to have an annual welcome aboard and goodbye parties. My commanding officer at that time approved the project and put me in charge of it. Even though I was doing so well at NAF Lodges Azores, I had made friends with a person that was not good. He was not good at all. I didn't know that, though. His name was Jeff. I asked Jeff to assist me with that project I was working on, the party for the saying hello and goodbye. On the night of the first party, I worked hard. Overexertion had taken over my body and became unconscious. I had actually passed out. There was no alcohol involved. We weren't allowed to have alcohol at this party. Just so you know. I became unconscious. My so-called friend Jeff took me back to the barracks, carried me up to my room. He undressed me. This should have been a kind thing. However, while I was unconscious, Jeff didn't just undress me. He raped me. And I came to while he was still raping me. But I was scared to let him know that I'd woke up. I was scared and I just laid there. Because I didn't know what he would do to me since he was doing that. And when he was done, he got up and he left. The next time I saw him, he acted like everything was normal. But I questioned him. I questioned him about what happened, and he even admitted it. What he did. He apologized, but it didn't change it. It didn't take it away. It didn't make it right. That's not good enough. Apologies are not good enough. You can't take back the wrong that's done to you. But you darn well better learn from it and become stronger. You learn from whatever has happened to you and you make yourself stronger from it. Don't let them take it away from you. The justice of the naval system then was transferring Jeff to another station to Florida. I later heard that he had raped other women before he was punished appropriately. What makes me upset about that situation is that he was kept in the military and even given more rank. Even though he walked away, I still knew I had to continue making out of life what I had while in the Azores. I asked God for strength to help me through my feelings of being betrayed. I was able to move on and trust someone. I started dating an Air Force friend. I'm running out of time. You're only a victim in the situation when you have no control. Make the decision to not stay a victim. I'm praying for you. I'll be back. God bless.